I enjoy my sucking first. Yeah,
we know you do.
Guys, welcome back to the Pebles Infinity podcast. A little bit of a stretch. Pablo is not all in senses.
What? Fuck you, man.
I think he got retarded.
It's because I don't know which way you're using it. Because I'm confused, I'm going to take it as an offense.
Oh, you're confused? I mean, it is Pride Month. Guys, welcome back to the Pebles Infinity podcast.
That's crazy.
And today we're going to be talking about our top 3 Pixar movies.
No, you're starting that bitch over again. There you go.
So welcome, guys, back to the Pebles Infinity podcast for the third fucking time. And today, I guess we're doing 3 times because we're picking our top 3 favorite Pixar movies of all time.
Nice segue.
I know. I somehow, I'm a marketer. What could I say? And today we're joined by Dumbass Pablo, obviously myself, Marky Mark, who is Mr. Movie _ go right Instagram,
For now.
Twitter,
Yes, sir.
and TikTok.
It's not called Twitter anymore.
Who fucking gives a shit?
I know.
Okay.
Sorry, Elon Musk. You wasted
It's
so
called
much
X.
freaking money on
No
something
one
no one
gives
gives
a
a shit.
shit.
Exactly.
That's true.
And
Everyone that I talk to still calls it Twitter.
I'm not gonna lie though, it's hard to explain people what it's called.
It's kind of like the Staples Center.
Yeah, basically.
I'm not going to call it crypto.com.
exactly.
If anything, Crypto Arena. But
So I
not-
have seen the Staples Center.
Crypto
the Staples
Arena
Center's
sounds
gone. It's,
And now it says crypto.com, right?
Yeah.
If they would have left it as crypto, it would be cool.
Yes, 100%.
But the .com makes it sound like the fucking nerd.
I've made that
Dumbass.
argument many a times.
It's stupid.
Wow.
I agree. Anyways, my top. Back to the top 3 Pixar.
Hold on. You didn't introduce me.
And who said lies?
Wow.
The fucking tag will say there your fucking name and no socials.
It's because I'm a ghost.
Who you gonna call?
I was thinking Danny Phantom. But I didn't do the jingle because trademark. Not trademark, copyright.
Well, I think Ghostbusters was some trademark copyright bullshit.
Really?
Yeah, because I feel like Danny
Yeah.
Phantom just a beat. I don't think you could trademark. Oh, you actually can.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
Can?
Can not trademark. It's definitely copyright. You could get
'Cause,
copyright, but
Well, people make songs off of samples. So
But
what's
that-
but they
the
it's
like,
open
twist
market,
it.
but
Yeah.
yeah, they use the sample and they build off that.
yeah, but
Yes.
even just
Yeah, but
saying
it's
the lyrics.
still,
Yeah,
like,
I get.
it's
What
still the same sample though. It's not like, oh, it's modified. It's still the same one.
yeah, they didn't recreate it.
Like if
They
you put,
just took it.
yeah, like if you put the sample from one song and the same sample from another one, but like overlaid together, it's the same thing. It's just what comes after that's different.
Okay.
I don't know the legality behind this kind of
Neither
stuff.
do I,
Yeah.
so I'm very like,
Well,
I'm
that's
not gonna
at that
understand
point
it.
free. Fuck, what's the term?
Yeah, I know,
Especially on
Mr.
YouTube,
Degree.
I should use it.
Free use,
Free use.
play.
It is free use.
There you
Yeah,
go.
it is free use because it's taking the original stuff and either adding to it or reviewing it. But in that case, it's not reviewing it, but it is adding to
Modifying it?
Modifying.
Fair play,
No, fair use. It is
fair use,
Yeah,
fair use,
yeah.
not free use.
Fair
fair
use. You're
use.
right. You're right. It's
Free
F-
use is something totally
Okay,
different.
I thought so, but I
LimeWire.
was like, I mean, am I just?
I wasn't that off,
No, as
and
soon
you
as
weren't
I-
fucking
as-
saying shit.
As
so
soon
fuck
as
you.
I said
I was
free
like,
use, I was
yeah,
like, nah, I don't
sounds
think
off.
that sounds not right.
I mean, you sound off, but anyway.
No, free use sounds like something you'd use in a different website.
LimeWire.
Sure, yeah, let's go with that.
I haven't heard of LimeWire in a freaking while, actually.
Well, because Metallica took it down.
No, that was Napster.
Was it Napster?
was
I thought it was
Napster.
LimeWire.
What's Monster?
Monster is an energy drink. That,
No,
I
no,
think
no, no,
it's
no,
a
like-
job site. It's a
that
job
could-
site,
right?
Yeah,
that
yeah.
conservative Christians think is the devil.
If you're 555,
Signal
then
666. There we go.
No,
yeah.
because the little claw mark,
Slipknot.
each claw mark is like the Hebrew number of 6 or
I've
something.
Seen that? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
I've seen
so
it.
they-
With like a
It's the
fucking
devil.
stretch.
Oh,
So wait, Monster was created by Jews?
Anyways, guys, on my
I could
number 3
see-
pick
yeah.
is Miss.
Well, I mean, he's kind of right because it's a Disney thing. It's no secret that Walt Disney was not a fan of the Jews.
that is true.
Jinx.
Jinx.
You owe me a fucking soda, bitch.
You're
No,
gonna, get
I'm
him
not-
Not from Foster's,
I know.
though.
you're gonna get him a fucking soda?
You gonna fuck your soda?
I'm a fuck a soda.
So my number 3.
Number 3.
Boom, 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 boom.
Number 3.
Los Increíbles.
Wow.
Wow. It is because we did see it last week. It's one of the freshest ones in my mind.
Exactly. Okay.
Even though it's definitely dated as fuck, the story and the Easter eggs and the overall like lore to it is just really fucking good. There's nothing else I could say other than it's really fucking good. To the point where even things pop up now, like what's the bad guy? Syndrome. Is
say Vector.
hunting.
That's
No, that's despicable of me. Is hunting down Frozen in the beginning of the movie and doesn't recognize Mr. Incredible. Like that,
He got fucking fat.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You guys just showed me that too, no?
Yeah, last week. That's literally the reason we started watching that movie.
Oh, we watched it.
I was fucking falling asleep.
You weren't falling asleep.
You
was
were.
asleep.
Yeah, you were knocked the fuck out, man.
So was you.
Mark was on. Yeah,
I mean, I woke
you
up
had
here and
periods.
there.
Yeah, you still.
But I was knocking the fuck out.
So did Albie. But you said you nodded your head for a second, no?
I could definitely feel myself falling asleep, but I did not fall asleep.
You'd catch yourself every time?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just due to literally that reason, I put that one at number 3.
Okay.
Though, like I said, it's really dated, and we're pointing out a lot of the animation issues, and we're like, "What the fuck?"
It almost feels like some of it's not finished.
But
When
it's
you
just so
when you
old.
scale it, when you scale it to Pixar now, it's like it's still like
Rough cut.
rough draft.
It's like a rough cut. No, like what to today's standards, that would have been a rough cut for the current movies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like
Let's
we
make
just
it
have the
better.
voice lines in them, and we'll tweak the animation, put the filters through it, render it again, and then we're done.
Any big
Yeah.
glitch that you guys can point out?
There's always like the simple animation trick where like there's no one in the city when there's like a chase or anything like that.
There's no traffic when the cars are chasing the cop cars.
Yeah.
I will say, if Mr. Incredible took like a second longer to save that cat, he would have fucking killed those people.
Oh, yeah.
Because he dropped the cat immediately.
Wow.
Yeah, and stopped the car. Had that been a second later, he would have fucking crushed those people.
Crushed.
That's what it's called.
Accelerating the
Fate.
plot of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
It's pretty nice, though.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
Yeah. It's
Do I say my third now?
solid as fucking. Yeah, I'm out of things to say.
Fuck. All right, then I'm sticking with the Bug's Life.
Bug's Life.
Bug's Life.
You all look like tiny owls from down here.
Someday I will turn into a beautiful butterfly. We'll all be better.
Just that relationship. I could see why you like it.
Yeah.
Wow, Bug's Life, interesting. I haven't
been a
seen that
while.
one in a long
Who
time.
ordered
I have
the
a
poo platter?
It's been a while.
I'm young. My nephew's 18, but he still watches Pixar stuff. So it's still, I've watched it recently.
Oh, okay. How's the animation being that it's the second Pixar movie of?
It's fucking
Honestly,
awesome.
it's fucking fantastic.
Awesome.
Really?
It's awesome.
It's not like stellar, but
Yeah.
it was stellar for the time.
Because I think maybe, I mean, sounds stupid to say, but in some parts I feel like they needed better lighting.
Yeah.
Because like,
But that was
underneath.
underneath the
Grass.
end. Oh, whatever it was.
I mean, because a famous scene I'm thinking of it, they're like it's under the grass and you could really barely see them.
Yeah.
So I guess they're really playing into it. But
Could be your TV too. Not dissing you on that, but like
like
it could be the
It's time to
picture
update the
quality.
TV, buddy.
yeah, it really is. I mean, it does the job, so I don't give a fuck. You guys
Is there still a box?
no?
Still a cube, you mean? Fool?
A cube?
It's still a square. You said a.
No, it's more like of a rectangle.
I mean, if anything, all TVs are still boxes, just they're slimmer.
Yeah.
Slimmer but rectangular versus square.
Well,
They
a
used to
box
be-
could be a square or a rectangle.
Oh, I guess you're right on down. But the way he said,
Did you guys ever own those? No.
yeah,
Yeah.
I remember it was cool because you could have half the TV on one thing and then half the other. So I'd be playing a game and Karen would be watching whatever.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Wow.
and then you can make
Obviously,
one
I've never
bigger
had
and
one.
smaller. It was, yeah,
It was the future.
it was the future.
Wow.
Right, so, what did you like? Other reasons for
Oh,
Bug
yeah.
Life?
Yeah,
Storyline. I liked it. It was a
What
good
is
little
the story? Because I really do not remember
The story
that
of Bug's life is
The story of a bug and his life.
what's an ant?
The Flint, the inventor, wanted a better life for the colony, but the colony was under persecution of the grasshoppers. They would pay rent, kind of like mob wise, right?
And
But they were forced to labor via food.
Yeah, the ants would pick the harvest, and then the grasshoppers take the harvest. In one of the cycles of that, Flint, the inventor, fucks up and knocks all of their harvest into the
water.
So then the plot of it is like, oh, we'll come back once the last leaf of the tree falls. So by then they have to have their harvest back. But instead of
he goes get the circus people, right?
But they essentially kick him out.
Yeah.
Like, oh, your duty is to get someone to help and fight the grasshoppers.
Awesome. He's never coming back, so let's go and start gathering.
Yeah.
That's
But then
basically what it was.
the grasshoppers also wanted double the amount, right?
Oh, yeah.
Something
Yeah, that's
that?
right. It was like twice the amount.
He wanted twice the amount. I remember that part.
Yeah. And then
He finds circus performers
Yeah.
who he believes
tricked them.
Yeah.
Almost, because it's kind of almost he led into the assumption, and they just didn't say anything.
Yeah.
But then they did start pretending.
So
like,
me with my mother.
yeah.
Me with my mother.
Yeah.
I think it's because they were trying to run away from something. That's why they were like, "Oh yeah,
No,
let's."
they got fired from the circus.
Because they're
Perfect timing.
they're a shitty circus act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they made a flying bird out of leaves to scare the grasshoppers away, which was like Plan B.
Yeah.
And then
Is that what drove them away?
Huh?
Is that what drove them away?
No.
Oh.
Well, most of them, not all of them.
No, they're just like, we'll fuck you up. Now we're gonna just fight.
The flea that fired him from the circus ended up going back or found him and burned the fake bird. And then the grasshoppers were like, oh, that's not a real bird. But by then, too many have scattered. So then the lead grasshopper like kidnaps
The
princess.
queen.
the princess.
The Daisy. I think it was Daisy. No, the small one.
The princess. And then like, oh, we'll flick him the older princess goes, chases him down. They happen to find like the real bird, and the grasshopper's like, "Oh, is this one of your fake birds too?"
Yeah.
No. Oh shit! And he gets eaten by a bird.
Okay. I kind of remember that part,
Yeah.
actually.
And then they all live happily ever after.
Until the next swarm of grasshoppers.
To the next sequel movie.
Ba-
But they
ba-
never
Bugs
did.
Life never had a sequel.
Yeah, no.
I know.
If anything, it had like a series.
No,
No,
That I vaguely
don't
remember?
think
I don't
so.
think it did.
Remember it had a
can't
spin-off
remember.
from DreamWorks, Ants?
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Ants was
When
fucking
it's like-
brutal.
Yeah, it's got
I actually like that movie.
I don't remember. I
can't
remember
feel my
we
legs.
owned it on VHS,
just
but I don't
the head.
remember
Yeah.
like Bug's Life. All right.
Ants. The movie was more like Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
Never seen the movie, but I know it's like
One. Oh, okay.
it's like you fight aliens on an alien planet, but it's like
A massacre.
yeah, the aliens fuck them up.
Interesting.
I think they were like roly polies or something.
No, termites.
Yeah.
Termites? Oh, I thought they were roly polies.
No, termites.
Interesting. Marcos, what is your third Pixar movie?
So my third Pixar movie would probably be Monsters Inc.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Level 3.
Monsters Inc. Just because the comedy relief in it, the entire movie actually just gets me laughing. I didn't realize how much that movie actually makes me laugh as an animated film. Yeah, most of the comedy of it was pretty funny, and then just the idea of Mike and Sully. I mean, that
Of course,
iconic
yeah.
duel.
Okay.
But definitely Monsters Inc. for me.
Number 2. What is your?
Is Incredibles, yeah.
Oh,
Incredibles
yeah.
is number 3.
Hell yeah.
Apart from like the stuff that you said, I really like the world they exist in
Yeah.
because like I
Goes
don't know
deep.
what.
It goes deep.
Yeah, it goes deep. But apart from that, it was like because beforehand, superhero movies didn't really have like real world problems. Other than like maybe Spider-Man. Everything's like, yeah, at the end of the day, they're all saved, and nothing after that bad happens.
Yeah.
The first 15 minutes into the movie, he gets fucking sued for saving somebody, which is
The first 15 minutes has the reprimands of the
Yeah.
rest of the film, which
So-
is I really liked when those details happen.
Yeah.
Like this, the syndrome reveal. Like what the fuck?
yeah. It was just it. I love the world of The Incredibles.
I agree. The second one kind of fucked it up now.
The second one doesn't exist.
I mean, it's not terrible.
Yeah,
I don't feel
it's
like it gets
fun.
the
It's a-
justified
yeah.
hate,
Yeah,
but it's not like
it's a
top
fun
tier.
watch.
Yeah,
I don't
It's-
hate it.
Yeah, it's fun.
I don't hate it. It's
I
fun.
agree, it's fun.
actually a
It's
fun
fun.
movie.
Don't feel like it lived up to the hype of a sequel.
But can you?
Yeah.
Such an iconic movie. You get me?
Yeah,
But it's only number 3 for you guys, so it's not that iconic.
I think most of the hate of the second one was the fact that we wanted them to be more grown up, but instead we got like a full
I didn't care
direct
about
sequel.
that.
I did. I don't know why.
I guess
I was annoyed. I can say that for sure.
You see them develop with their powers for sure.
I guess because like the movie, like time wise, it was like what 20 years later.
in real life.
Yeah,
I
real life.
think
right?
so. Rough 15 to 20,
Yeah.
yeah, somewhere around there.
And then in the series, it's like, oh yeah, nothing happened. It's a day later.
Yeah, cause
So I could see that.
I
but-
remember they had like an Underminer game for like the GameCube or Game Boy Advance and something.
That's why they had the little ending for the Incredibles for that game, like, to
Yeah.
promote it.
Something like that, yeah.
But it, like,
Dude,
didn't
now that I
take
remember,
off.
the game was pretty fun too.
I don't think
Incredibles
it
game?
took off though.
No. But like as a kid, you're just fucking.
I wonder what they have for the Switch. I'm curious.
I doubt it.
I know they have the
yeah.
Incredibles Lego, but
They have a Lego.
yeah, they have
What
a Lego
doesn't have a
Incredible
Lego?
game.
Holy shit! I did not know.
I
that.
think it was like $6-7 or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was like on sale.
To be fair, I really don't play the Lego games, except like the demos back in the day. Other than that, I really don't.
I bought the Lego movie game.
Oh.
I have that one.
Yeah, it was fun.
I only have the Star Wars one.
Everything.
And then I think free for the
They've made
PlayStation
so many
Network.
Star Wars ones. It's ridiculous. They've made so many Star Wars ones.
Yeah.
It's kind of oversaturated.
And I think I have the Lego Harry Potter games, but I think they were free a month on the PlayStation Network.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that one.
I've been curious about those. I remember when I was younger, I always wanted the Harry Potter Lego games.
Nice.
Yeah,
2 parts.
I was burping. I mean, still are. My number 2.
Number 2.
Deuce.
I'm dying.
What's the fucking Parks and Rec? Something in the deuce.
No.
Yeah.
I can only think of the
The
drag.
No.
I can only think of the Dragon Ball Z abridged one. It's like and the wombat.
Oh,
Yeah,
The
but
radio host.
yes,
Yeah.
it
Something
was-
and the deuce.
and no.
And the
it's
douche.
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 Douche Nation.
Yeah. Douche Nation. Yeah. All right.
I was like, it's not Deuce, it's the
Douche.
douche. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember who was the beginning.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
You figure that out. You guys was the fucking wonderful visual memories. I expect you guys to do better.
I mean, I have a face, but I don't have a name to it.
I don't even have a face. Fucking
That's crazy.
I'm so confused. What?
They're
The Parks and
explaining how
Rec?
they- yeah.
the radio. Something
I
in the
want to
douche.
say it looks. It was the character from Brooklyn Nine-Nine
No.
that when they did like the terrorist training with the
Yep,
FBI,
yep.
What?
and it was like the
What? You didn't know that? Lame.
No, fuck you.
I want to say the
terrorist training
douche
with the NSA. No.
the FBI,
Yep.
and I want to say the douche was the FBI. agents.
Lara? No. Larry? No.
I don't remember the name.
I feel
but
like
like the
it's
face I'm picturing is the FBI agent that was a total asshole to Jake and the crew.
It's him.
Oh, shit.
It's him.
Right? Yeah.
100%.
Fuck me. I'm
That's
fucking
somebody's
somebody's
husband.
son. Oh.
That was somebody's husband from the cast for the time being.
Yeah.
Am I not on it? I'm on it, right? Okay.
No. Focus your high.
No. Shut the fuck up.
It's just a different state.
I'm just mentally not out there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. My number 2
Number 2.
is Mark's number 3, and it is Monsters Inc. I don't get the comedy much. Like to me, it's not like a hilarious movie, but it's funny for sure. But it's more of the story. Like now as an adult, maybe even with a kid, I could see like how it connects better. Of like, oh, that's how Boo came to be. Because when I was little, like, okay, why is the door here? Oh, Randall was trying to do some sneaky shit for that invention. Like, oh, and that it's like the door domino effect for the entire movie, kind of like The Incredibles. And now I'm starting to see a pattern to what I like in Pixar movies.
Something needs repercussions later on.
Yeah. And Randall as a villain is just like top tier because he's so slimy and it fits the character so well.
I feel like the voice adds to it to like make him perfect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The
Definitely.
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
He has that sneaky voice.
You can almost see him like I guess you can't. But I can picture him like doing the lines and like doing like the squinty eyes of Randall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he already has squinty eyes, doesn't he?
No,
Yeah.
he has big ass like.
Yeah, from my
Yeah, but like you can see him
Oh,
squinting
okay.
and it fits perfectly
Yeah.
the eyes.
Oh yeah.
yeah, the shiftiness. He's so shifty and slimy. It's perfect. Top tier villain, I think.
I agree, but because I'm in the same spot as you, bro. Second spot is Monster.
Oh, you're
Inc.
right next to him.
Huh?
You're right next to me.
But you know what I mean.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
No, I love it, but I like it not so much because of the Randall part, but because it's like
I didn't say
Oh, you
only
see-
the random.
no,
I'm saying
no,
it's
no.
top tier.
I'm saying that for me, the bigger was like the fact that he's like, oh, I'm more worried about my business, dog. Like Mr. Waternoose, like how he
Waterloo,
turned.
yeah.
It's crazy.
I kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die.
And you know he was a Jew. And
No, if he was a Jew, he wouldn't be employed by Disney.
No, that's true. Hey, for facts.
yeah,
Yeah, I know the scene where what it called?
Sully?
Sully when he's like in
the
the
door.
No, in the fake dummy when he starts growling at it.
It scares
That-
both.
yeah, that scene though is nice. That's a pretty nice scene. Just the growl that just comes out of him. It's just
Yeah.
La
Powerful.
pobrecita se trauma, la boo. And she was such a tierna like character. Like you just really grew a like into the movie.
I thought
And
she
then
was
the
really
strap.
fucking annoying.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well,
She's not.
she was the
Yeah,
perfect
she-
description of a wacky little kid. You know, that was brave and
Yeah, like I didn't feel her whining or too over the top. Like when she cried, it like okay, it makes sense. You're fucking
yeah. It wasn't over.
annoyed.
three. You're two.
I guess
you know?
Yeah.
I've watched it so much recently. I was like, dude, just shut up.
I
Okay,
guess.
Maybe,
because
maybe.
we finished the series Monsters at Work, and just going back and rewatching it and seeing how it all connects.
I ended up rewatching that movie again.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, Monsters Inc. is probably in one of my top 3.
Yeah, that's
And-
literally what reignited me too. And I'm like,
and that's why like
first of all, I forgot to tell you, Sully's hair is naturally shitty lightweight.
is it?
Yes, it's in the
wow.
first movie because there was an issue at Monster at Work where like, oh, the rendition's horrible.
But he was shedding in that movie too, wasn't he?
I don't know about that.
I think so.
But they make like you're always shedding like on the seat or
Yeah.
whatever. Oh, the Mike Wazowski joke of always his face being covered. That's top tier fucking comedy, right?
That's
Also,
also it's like the little
the
things were
zaniness
just
of
funny.
Yeah, there's so many
It's
little
not
details.
just that it's always covered. It's that he's super stoked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't see his face covered. He sees it like, I'm on the TV. I'm on the magazine.
And I might fuck up the numbers, but 4319,
23.9.
Yeah,
You're close, dude.
2319. That is just a
Be there at 2319.
poor
I
guy.
like at the very end when he does it, just fucking shoves
Oh
it in
yeah,
his
shoves
mouth.
it in his mouth and just throws him. That's just
Gotcha.
hilarious.
That just like all that, like all those little intricate things was
The little
reason why-
character moments that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like out of most Pixar, I think that one has the most comedy. That's why I said it had the most. I feel like it has the most
The
comedy.
bloopers, epic,
Yes, that is literally one of the top
I miss
things.
that they don't do bloopers anymore.
dude.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
epic. That was epic.
My favorite one was from the bloopers of Toy Story 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say Toy
I
Story
don't
2
remember
bloopers
that
were
one.
pretty
Toy Story
funny.
2 were, there was one specific where Buzz is like walking down the toy aisle, and then Woody is in one of the containers, just like,
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
way. That is awesome.
I like the one where what do you call it, Stinky Pete or something like that?
he's talking to the
He's
Barbies.
in the Barbies.
Yeah.
He was like a red girl. Then he turns at them and they walk
Like, oh,
away.
maybe I can
I
get
was
you
like-
girls apart in the next Toy Story.
That shit had me fucking dying.
What?
Yeah.
Shut the hell
No,
up.
that was a blooper
You gotta,
Toy
you
Story
gotta
2?
watch the bloopers from.
Wow.
Hilarious.
Super cool.
Super funny. I missed that.
Yeah, that was actually one of my reasons I totally forgot. Thank you guys for bringing it up.
It was just
the bloopers
absolute
is
crazy.
like-
Like the one blooper I can remember from Monsters Inc. is when they're slow mo walking onto the floor.
Yeah.
And then they fucking trip over each other.
yeah.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
It makes
Wow.
it makes it feel more like
Real.
like a real movie.
Yeah. I remember as a kid, I'm like, what the? I was mind fucked. Was I was like, what the fuck? Where did they find these monsters?
God. Toy Story 2.
I guess they didn't have a door to me.
I know you just said
You just made me want to rethink of Toy Story 2. I was like, fuck, I should have put that one in my tops. But I'm not. I'm going to stick with what I stick with, which is
Okay.
going to be Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille. such a great-
Ratatouille.
That,
Wait,
that
wait,
was
wait,
a
wait.
fight between my third.
wait,
Yeah.
that's your second, right?
That's
Yeah.
my second. Ratatouille is my second. Just the idea of this mouse or this rat from Paris, just loving the idea
Good
of making
concept.
food, and it's
And
just. It's like a kid. It's like kind of like a kid's dream wanting to come true, and just this one specific
To be a
rat.
mouse?
No,
I've always
just-
wanted to be a rat.
Like generally speaking, like it's kind of like that storyline of someone wanting a big dream and then it gets accomplished.
I'm gonna put you on pause because while we were watching Incredibles, I was like, "Oh, they gestured or they mentioned mimosa, but in this one they also drink wine." And there's an old lady
yeah.
with a shotgun.
Yeah, that's true.
So my bad to block you off, but
you're
we're
good.
like,
No, I know what
they
you're talking
never
about."
mention any alcohol. It's crazy they mentioned mimosa, and then I was rewatching it the other day with Kiki. I'm like, oh, shotgun, oh, wine, a lot of wine. Wow, he's drunk.
He's fucked up.
He's
yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah, he gets drunk and that's it.
Yeah, he's trying to get the rat reveal or confession.
The boo, whatever.
Rat patootie.
Yeah. Really patootie.
And
Why do
like-
they call it that? That's true, you know.
And to like build off of your point, it's not for me not just necessarily that he wants to be a chef, it's that he's fucking good at it.
Yeah,
Like
that's why.
instinctively like knows how to make whatever kind of fucking soup he made.
And not only he knows how to make it, but he knows how to improve it,
Yeah.
which is the cherry on top. Like, and now I just know what to add. Like that's
Like,
incredible.
and just those scenes where he's like making that soup, improving
Yeah,
it.
You're
and
getting
everything.
fancy
Such
with
a
the
good scene.
spices.
Yeah.
Epic
Yeah.
line.
And then like when he's like controlling the guy too with the hair and everything, that's really sick.
I like the learning curve that they had.
Yeah.
and instead of like nowadays, it'll be like, oh, we got
Oh,
it.
he figured it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you could see the bruises and
You
some
make
cuts.
me rethinkful Bug's Life.
That's why when he's in Toy Story, John was like, "Fuck, I forgot about that movie." But I'm sticking with what I thought of.
I also like that in the beginning, Linguini was very much like
Nothing.
not just a nothing, but he had morals. Like when Remy went to go get herbs, like, oh, where'd you get this? And he pointed to like the garden, like, oh, no, don't steal. But then fame got to his head and he was like, nah, yeah, I'm a Gusteau. I figured out how to fix everything, which kind of spiraled Remy into being like, well, no, motherfucker, I did that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I agree with Linguini. You don't want to come out like full on
No.
crazy.
Yes, but it's more of that because when he
Like
was
it's
doing-
different. I take Pablo's fame for something he did versus this fucking rat did it all.
like I get
Close me down because this is a restaurant after all. Like it makes sense to me. Like
but when he was treating
It's a douchey, for sure.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like fame got to him. Not necessarily like he would admit that, oh yeah, I was a little rat in my head. But it was more of like bragging about shit that he didn't do. Towards
I know
the
what
end.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
no, I get it, but there's no logical way.
Yeah, there's no way that he
So-
could have said it was the rat. But the way he said what he said was very much bravado with nothing backing it up.
I don't agree
Like,
there
I don't-
because he did have, from what the public could see, he did have something backing it up. Because he's now getting all these reviews and
Yeah.
understandingly, it's not his food, but there's nothing that he could do to be revealed.
No, I get that. But it's the way he goes about it.
Not just
Because
that,
I
though.
feel
It's
like he
also,
stutters.
Also, when they revealed that his father was the famous guy as well. No,
The chef.
yeah, the chef. I think that's also what kind of just put him up there as well.
Yeah, because he could have taken it with stride and be humble, like, "Oh, I am a Gusteau, but it's just instinct or something that doesn't."
I feel like that would be more of a douche. Like to be like, yeah, he kind of does say that, to be fair too.
no, but it's
It's
arrogance.
but he's not even like cocky about it. He's just like,
No, he is cocky.
I did it. Like I don't feel like it's
I-
I fucking did this
I watched
shit.
this movie recently. It is
So did I.
the way
guess
he does it. It's
interpretations
cocky.
differently?
Yeah, I guess.
Because to me, I definitely don't get that tone. Like he's definitely insecure this entire movie. Even when he gets the girl, even when he gets the restaurant, I still
No,
don't
it's
feel.
when he's doing the interviews. That's when he gets full
The
of
restaurant.
himself. Yeah,
And he already
not
has the
the
girl.
not the interview. It's not the restaurant. It's the interviews.
Yeah, but it's literally like he gets to a restaurant and then he goes straight to the interview when he's posing with the pants,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Like I don't see cockiness at all.
I see. It's bravado with nothing backing it up. Is what I see.
Yeah,
On paper, it's backed up.
because he still sounded kind of confused when he was taking photos.
Yeah.
he did
Yeah.
sound a little confused from what I remember. He was like,
Yeah.
He was
He
like,
didn't.
yeah. because he didn't know what to say. He was like,
vibrato guy would have posed when striked, and nothing could take me down. And yes, it was me. But he's like, yeah, I could.
Because the only reason why his relationship with Remy became bad was because Remy was fucking up and letting
no. Because
they
it started
stole.
with that. Because that's when Remy's ego got hurt.
yeah, so he let the rats steal, basically.
Because he's like, oh, you're hot shit? Well,
Yeah, so he
come here. Because he did it out of pettiness at the end of the day.
He was like, oh, I got you guys food. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go. I know a kitchen. So that's when he went to go get the food for them. So that's when they were stealing. And that's when he caught them.
They were stealing before that, but it was when they got caught.
But it was light.
Yeah.
It was light stuff.
I think when his ego was bruised, that's when the whole colony got there.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's when the whole colony got caught. Like, you did it. I do hate that little part, like how quickly the turnover is.
Yeah.
But that's just my new complaint.
But it's a really great, heartfelt animated film.
Yeah. Yeah.
Classic.
I do find it interesting how they're okay with a rat running a restaurant at the end of the movie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It is really on the nose of like, hey, Gusto's closed down because of a fucking rat infestation. The new restaurant, though, it's called Ratatouille with the rat on it. It's like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Surely they learned their lesson, and this is just a joke.
Yeah. Well, I don't think the public knows that the Ratatouille restaurant is done by rats.
He has a fucking ladder to the window now.
They could just play it off like, oh, it's just part of the decor.
Yeah.
We got clothes for rats. Here's something a rat would use.
Yep. Because it seemed like the only ones that knew was the guy that does the reviews.
Ego.
But that's why Ratatouille has to go to the
you
door.
can see the rat in the window.
Yeah, looking at the restaurant.
Yeah.
That is true.
The ego.
Take what my dessert will be.
Surprise me. He talks to the rat openly in the restaurant.
That
is crazy.
Yeah, that's the big issue.
I like to believe that everyone's cool with it.
Yeah,
Like, well, I guess the food's
but then
good.
like, why does Gusto close? But then I'm
so
too digging. I'm just
Yeah.
digging at that point.
Have you seen the Key and Peele one? We're like, I got a Ratatouille. Hey, yo, Ratatouille, go make us a sandwich.
What the
And it
fuck?
comes back, and there's bites missing. There's shit in the sandwich. No?
No.
Oh, okay. I mean, basically, as long as the rat is clean and doesn't fucking have shit and urine.
Well, yeah, he washes his hands.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
clean. They
But
clean.
the funniest thing to me is like no human could watch him write down the recipe. But sure, because at the end of the day, all he did was plate it. And then it was like, oh, good job on the fucking ratatouille. The sauce was already there. He literally didn't add up hints of salt, nothing. He literally just plated it.
I guess by then they're following his recipe.
But then why does he need to plate it?
Because ego? I don't know.
That's like,
No, bitch.
it's a dinner rush. Let me go help.
Yeah.
Plates it. There you go, Ego.
Bitch, this is my dish. You think you can make my dish? Nah.
No, he's the one with the
Garnish.
ego.
Yeah.
Let's add more shit to this shit.
He was the original Subway.
He's good.
Yeah.
You call this my sauce?
Yeah.
Fuck your shit.
Where's the ratatouille sauce?
Yeah.
Which in my
Basically.
younger days, I thought that was just multicolored pepperonis.
No,
No way.
joke.
I swear to God, I saw there was meat in there until like I was like, oh, it's just
Oh, it's just
vegetables.
vegetables and
Never
tomato
mind.
sauce?
Fuck that.
I've been curious about it still, but at the same time, like, ugh.
I had some.
But it
You
makes
had some?
sense when
Is
she's
it
like,
good?
it's a peasant dish.
I made fun of my sister
It's as good as vegetables can get.
because she was eating,
that's
and then on the side, she just had like
Seasoned,
a
really good
steamed
sauce.
cabbage, like a piece, just like a quarter of a steamed cabbage. And I looked at her and I go, you know, that's a peasant's dish.
What the fuck?
And she got mad at me for a second, like, that's from Ratatouille.
I was just quoting a movie. Stop being.
Damn.
Don't take the high.
It's just a joke.
You're kidding.
Damn.
So what is yours, Sid?
What's number 2?
Or 2, yeah, 2.
Up. Up is my second.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Defend it. Defend your wrongness. No,
I don't think a movie has ever made me cry without saying anything.
It made you cry. I've never seen it.
The beginning of the movie made me cry the first time I saw it.
Overrated, I feel like.
That's fine, dude. You could think that. I still cried at the first time I saw it.
I remember I was like, oh, what? But I didn't cry.
No, I
Yeah,
cried.
I didn't.
I was more like, what? She died?
I'm like, cool.
No, I didn't cry that she died. I cried that she got a miscarriage.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
you went deep.
I guess.
Yeah, that was, and then I really liked the world they're in. Of like how it
The
changed.
world threw me off.
I like the change of scenery in the beginning of it being like, yeah, it's our neighborhood, and then dun dun, it's fucking industrial.
Yeah.
Which I can see happening.
No, for sure. It's happened in real life.
Yeah. So like, that's funny.
Like they
Or-
just
I'm talking about the world where like the bird and the dog, and that's just a
that was
fucking
a
180.
hidden little land. I like that part.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, was that an intro to transition to there? I was like, oh.
It didn't throw me off because the house was flying with balloons.
That's more plausible to me.
The house didn't start flying until he uncovered the tarp.
Yeah.
And the balloons came out. The
tarp was the difference.
The balloons were already floating.
Yeah, because that's what held it to the ground.
I don't even think the tarp was nailed down or anything.
I was about to say, I was like, all right,
Magnets.
they would have to go ahead and like fucking dig deep ass. I was right now just
And he
thinking
fucking, the balloons,
to not lift the
the
house.
balloons tore it from the foundation.
Yeah.
A fucking talking dog and a dodo bird that's still alive did not throw me off.
It's a fun movie. I can
Yeah,
say that. It's definitely a fun movie.
It's fun, entertaining. I love Russell.
It's called having imagination.
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 No, Fausto. If the balloons carrying the fucking house didn't throw me off, then why the fuck would a giant dodo bird like
And the talking dog.
too much?
Oh, the talking dog? No, that's where I draw the line.
Like the first 10 minutes.
I mean, to be fair, the
Don't
dog
mess.
doesn't really talk. It has a device that allows him to actually have communication with the
I love you,
humans.
Pablo.
I love Alpha, the Doberman.
Oh yeah.
The way you
Oh,
first
those are
introduced
funny.
it.
The squeaky.
Find him. Bring him to me.
Until they fixed it, I was like, oh. I'm like, damn.
And then the fucking other old man that was fucking batshit crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking serving hot dogs.
Yeah. I was thinking, I was like, what food did he have on surviving? Like, he had to have that shit loaded.
Dude, he eats his dogs.
Probably.
Absolutely.
I do believe that.
He absolutely ate his dogs.
Those hot dogs are dogs.
Absolutely.
He
Like, think
literally
about it.
meant
It's a
Did,
crazy
did you
analogy.
see any other animals other than the dodo bird?
No.
Nope, he ate his dogs.
Yeah. Probably got to there eventually.
Yeah.
That was the last thing
They
he needed to
probably
eat.
killed all the other wildlife, surviving, finding the dodo bird for fucking like 80 years or 60 years, however fucking long he's been
Because
there.
he was there for like over 50 for sure.
It
Yeah.
was wild.
So those
And he
dogs
fucking killed those dogs. Absolutely killed and ate them.
Those dogs are cannibals. I believe it because there's nothing else they can eat.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
What
No,
do you call it?
mom is such a fucking twist to it.
It's a circle of life.
And
It's
I just
dark.
thought of that right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, when you point it out like that, it's just like, damn, that's the only thing that makes sense.
I mean, there's probably no animals in the jungle just to save for an animation budget.
Alright.
Yeah.
So that just leads to like, well, what is he eating?
Wow. So do
He's
you,
still
do you
eating
think,
meat.
Do you think Doug was maybe his next dinner?
Absolutely.
That's why he escaped.
He was a failure. So
Yeah.
he was next.
That makes sense. Yeah, because he was very scared of them. He was very scared of them.
The only
Also,
one
he
like
doesn't seem
for
like a
sure,
nice guy.
Yeah, definitely.
like the only one for sure not on the menu was the Doberman.
Probably.
Everyone else,
Because it suited
He's
him.
the
and they
alpha.
kinda-
yeah.
Yeah. There's no other way.
That's crazy.
Everyone else listen.
Damn, that movie just went dark.
100%.
I
love it.
Light movie.
I love it.
Yeah.
To me, it's still a light movie.
All right, dog. What's your number one then?
Number one,
Numero uno. I know you're gonna. Okay, let me.
Cars 3.
Let me premise this. I prefer Cars 3, but Cars 1.
Are you really gonna say
Is-
Cars 1?
Cars 1. Okay. And and it doesn't make sense. I prefer Cars 3, but I'm gonna go with
Life
Cars.
is a highway.
I want to ride
Iconic
it
soundtrack.
all night long.
Radiator Springs has so much life to it that it enhances it when you go to DCA. And it brings that bonus. And that's literally the only movie I could keep watching and sit down and watch it,
That's crazy.
even if it's in the
I
background.
can't even get like halfway into that movie.
Shut.
I'm serious.
It's the simplicity that goes a long way for it.
I was never able to get into Cars
Got
1.
ourselves a nice.
And I'm not even kidding. I just got into it like 2 years ago. So it's not even like I've been
That's-
an OG fan. Like,
Yeah.
it's just all those factors to me like add up to being like
Yeah.
quote unquote the greatest Pixar movie.
It's because you're autistic.
It could be. It could be.
I mean, basically,
I like
yeah,
cars go
'cause
vroom,
that's why I
vroom.
like it.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Let
'cause
me quick go from I like
'cause
it.
I don't know. Like for
Storyline
me,
is awesome.
I don't know. Like Cars 3 to me is like a perfect Cars movie.
It is.
and that's why like.
But it's not spent in Radiator Springs, and I feel like that's what brings it up for one.
I think for me, I find it really boring when he gets to Radiator Springs because it's a little slow
But,
for
no,
me
but
in that
it's
area.
a character
That's-
turn. It's the character turn that in my opinion is awesome because he was some hot
Hot shit.
Hot shit.
yeah, like
he was
oh, I'm
cocky.
this, and then and guess
Humbled
what?
himself.
He
Pretty much.
completed the task. You're right. He
guess.
did the fucking new road, but that was a shit road. So he was like, no, fuck that. And then
he didn't. He was forced to do that.
And then it turns out that was a fucking racing. Like you get me, everything about it is iconic. That Hornet Houston was a racer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Houston Hornet.
The Hudson.
Hudson
guy?
Hornet.
Something
There we go.
Hudson. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it wasn't until he discovered that he was a race car that he was like, oh, I could respect what you say now. But
Exactly.
prior to that, he was like, shut the fuck up, old guy. Why should I listen to you?
Yeah,
And it was that arrogance that forcefully transformed him into not so arrogant, humbled. He was definitely humbled.
I guess. I don't. Like I said, I couldn't get into that movie.
I mean,
Yeah.
wow.
I know.
Crazy.
I know.
no, I mean, to each his own. It's just
I like the details, like the little bugs were cars, everything was cars. You get me? That was awesome.
Yeah, the little
Yeah.
Beetles were Volkswagen Beetles.
oh,
I think my
thank the
favorite-
creator.
First,
You're so alive.
like I'm not big on country, but I do like the soundtrack of Cars
Yeah.
because it has like
Correct.
that country twang to it, but it's not.
But it's not even that many. It's
Yeah.
like maybe 3 songs, I feel like.
Yeah, but
With
still
such
that's-
epic songs.
But still 3 more than I thought I would like from a country song.
To be fair, it's not like on my Spotify playlist, but when it's on in a movie or someone else, I'm like, oh,
I'm
cool.
singing along.
Yeah. Exactly. That's like the road trip song
Yeah.
that super probably. The only issue I have with it isn't the.
That it's not as good as Cars 2.
That's my only issue.
That is crazy.
Is when
That's even worse.
it's nighttime. Lightning McQueen is falling or knocked out,
You got
and the
ourselves
truck.
a nodder.
Yes. My
You can't
problem
say
is
that. You can't say that.
Sorry.
got ourselves a nodder.
You're gonna have to censor yourselves.
That the entire time they're like fucking with the truck, there's absolutely no cars behind them.
Oops, I missed.
And then it wasn't until he sneezed and the Lightning McQueen comes out that there's out of nowhere a fuckload of cars. It's such
it's
an animation detail.
It's a singular truck. It's a singular truck.
No.
Because it's the
I get
Peter
what you
Bird.
mean.
Nothing. No. Look, we'll replay it after this.
Because he hopped onto
They
another
pa-
highway.
I get what
No.
you mean,
No.
but I've been on long road trips where it's exactly like that. Where it's empty road, just like me, or like not me, but like my family's car, maybe one other car. Then all of a sudden it's like, oh, whoa, there's cars everywhere now. So
But the angle we're at, you should see them coming. Is
I don't
my
think
issue.
so because it's focused mainly on them.
I think what you're expecting is like headlights from a distance. Huh?
Yes.
But I don't
And there's
think
nothing.
it's angled enough at a distance where you could see headlights.
So here's what I would say, right? I think the best thing we got was when you're inside the vehicle, the glass of the outside is transparent.
No.
You gave me the plastic
That's
and you see some lights there.
No. Because when you're
You know what I'm talking
inside,
about?
you're
You know what
looking
I'm talking
forward.
about?
When you're inside, you're looking forward. But when they're all messing with the truck, you're looking back. And in the back, there's nothing. And to be fair, the only cars that those fuckers passed through it was
Maybe
like
they were
3.
just speeding through. Oh, you see, they passed through cars.
3.
How many?
Not
we see
trucks,
3 swerves.
not trucks.
We see 3 swerves.
Out of nowhere, there's like a fuckload of trucks.
It could be where it's just, you could say it's the trick of the camera of like, well, you don't know how long they accelerated for.
Yeah.
For them to catch up to them. Because once they catch up to Mac, they slow down to match his pace, which would allow the cars that they passed up to catch up to them.
We're reading into this. far
Yeah,
too
this
much.
little thing.
But I guess
and again, no,
I mean, that's the point.
my
We're
little
having a
nitpick.
conversation.
It's my nitpick.
That was, I know, that's an intense nitpick.
It is.
Dude, for me, because it's also the number one.
That's also your number one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
Oh
said
my
already.
Oh
Pay
my
attention.
God.
He's the one that doesn't pay attention.
Basically, the whole relationship with building with Mater when he's playing, tipping the cow and then driving backwards. That's fucking awesome. All that adds a little more chase to it. Adds a little bit more fun. When you're introduced to Mater, the character itself is hilarious. And then I also like that how they're like, it's a conspiracy, man.
Of course, that's
They're
always
selling us, No,
it doesn't sell it for me. Not gonna lie, that Mater character doesn't sell it for me at all.
every time
Mater doesn't sell it to me. Well, that's why they like too. But
1-800 General now. Sorry.
I guess
the thing is,
Larry, the guy. I just don't
Larry
like his voice. Yeah, I just don't like his voice.
He's too
and
redneck.
and I think that's what kind of ruins it for me. As
He's not in it too much,
but it's just hearing him,
I guess.
annoys me.
But it's like fuck.
My best friend. It doesn't hit it.
Like the other movies.
Mater without the tuh.
Like the other movies I mentioned, like everything just comes back towards the end and all the little details add up. This one's the same. Once he gets to Radiator Springs, that's when all the little details adds up. Like riding in reverse, that's what he does in his final lap.
Not the final.
Well, when in the final race,
qualifying.
the final race,
the
very final race.
He does the drifting the final lap.
Exactly, or everything just adds up, and that's what
it's the combined experiences at the end
to make it worth it.
Yeah, he would have won.
It's like Monsters at Work, where every episode wasn't wasted. Everything led up to the very end.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I really like in a film, where it's like, okay, there was reason why we went this route.
Mm-hmm.
And it completes the journey for me.
I guess.
Life is a highway.
Indeed it is.
You gotta ride it all night long.
All right, let's see. Mr. Top Tier ain't going to be Toy Story 2 number 1.
No, it's going to be Toy Story 1.
You fucking...
Yeah, I know.
It's my least favorite one.
What?
It's my least favorite Toy Story.
Why, though?
Graphics.
Yep.
I mean, is 1990 what? 4? When
You
5?
are a toy.
So before, I haven't seen it in such a long time because of the graphics.
I mean,
And
it was
the story I know isn't all that.
It's known to be one of its best at its time. I know, sure, now it doesn't live up to what it is because, like I said,
2's better than 1.
2's
better than 1.
In my mind, it is. I need a recap for sure, but I do think 2 is better. And 3 even.
Because 2 is the introduction of Buzz
like the wind, bullseye.
Right?
No.
No,
What?
2 is with they
Jesse.
find the rest of the crew.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jesse.
Oh,
Jesse, Stinky Pete,
And
Bullseye.
Mm-hmm.
Ride like the wind, bullseye.
Yeah, dog. The second one's better. I mean, to each their own, right?
Yeah, of course. And Mark's
What's
always
up
wrong.
with you and your seconds?
Huh?
You say Cars 2 is better, and then you say
He
this
didn't
is
say
better.
Monsters University is better. So
Have you
To be
even
fair,
seen
it's
Monster
a prequel.
University?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
that is
seen
true.
it.
It is a prequel.
It'd be like 0.5 instead of 2.
Just gonna sit here and listen to my lullabies. Or what is it?
What?
What would you
I'm gonna
say?
listen to my tunes. The fucking it's all hardcore rock music.
I'm pretty sure it was Motley Crue in the movie.
I don't even know what scene.
It's Monsters University when they break into the Scare Factory.
Oh, yeah.
And the mom was like, "You guys have fun. I'm gonna listen to my tunes," and it's like Motley Crue.
Wow.
I don't think it was heavy metal. I think it was Motley Crue.
I remember hearing some sort of grudge.
I think
type
that was
deal.
a meme.
Could be.
Oh,
Could be.
okay.
I think the original one was Motley Crue.
I know a lot of people did the sing where the iguana's like, oh, let me listen to my music. And she listened to System of a Down, but they keep changing it. Like,
Yeah.
That for sure was changed. But anyways, back to Toy Story. What's your fucking...
Toy Story 1. Why is it up there, buddy?
I know.
Why?
As in
I
one.
mean, just the
Nostalgia?
Just because it's Toy Story.
No.
Just because it's Toy Story 1 doesn't mean you have to make it in your mind.
Oh my god, that's fucking crazy. No, I mean just the whole friendship of they started off as just enemies into becoming friendship. It's just I guess I guess I can just
We have become friendship.
I guess I can relate to that in some sense with other people sometimes.
Because your hatred of Pablo, and now look at you two.
Oh my god. No, I mean it's because I guess in my lifetime I've had that go on before in my life where I don't really get along with certain people, and then at the end of the day, for some reason, we end up being like one of the fucking best is like fucking friends usually. So I'm just like, how the fuck does that usually happen? So just that idea of it usually does occur. So it's just that friendship, that bondage that just occurs or continues on. As you can see, we still
friend in me.
Okay.
so and you can see it continue on from like the second to the third and fourth one coming. But
Wait.
Fourth one's already out.
What?
Bro. With Sporky.
You haven't seen that one?
oh yeah, the fourth one.
I
already is out.
saw
I'm
it
talking about
was-
the fifth one.
Yeah, I saw it with Santiago in the movie theaters, but that fool was just jumping around. I don't remember jack shit about that movie.
You should watch it.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't seen the fourth one in a long time. Honestly,
Maybe we should.
I just know that he says, I'm trash.
Yeah. Carry me. No.
Why won't you let me die?
He says that? No, it's a Mario Party movie. I mean,
No,
Mario,
what?
Super Mario.
ACF.
but yeah,
No, it's a YouTube.
It's a YouTube short.
It's like
It's like
a
it's a little
muffin.
muffin. Like, do you have room for a muffin?
No.
Why won't you let me die?
yeah. And then the scene where they plan
I think he
out
showed me something like
when
that.
they start planning out their escape out of Sid's room. That's also like probably my favorite scene.
That's my least favorite. The one with the dog included. I hated the dog.
The dog. Yeah, that's rough as fuck. Rough.
Why?
He's rough.
But yeah,
I'm saying like I have like a bit of disdain to it. Like I kid you not. I don't know why.
I guess is it because I don't like cars?
No. First of all, your movie ends with
Oh my god! Wow.
so top tier.
Yeah, sure. I mean, my movie has more sequels, so it's okay.
Because garbage. That's not a good fight.
Wait, what do you mean?
Ours
That
had
it has more
series.
sequels just because you were milked to
Ours
the
had a
teeth.
series.
It had more sequels, and we had a shit ton of short.
We
and
have our own
we're
land.
too good to even have a series.
We have
so-
our own fucking land.
Tom Hanks is a
And what?
pedophile.
That's how.
So sorry, I can't say that out loud.
I just heard.
I got so confused. I'm like,
I'm
what?
confused
Tom
too.
Hanks was confirmed in Epstein's
Oh
Island.
shit, fucking guy. Let's not go there. What is your number one?
We had to ruin everything.
Cars.
No,
Shut the
fuck
fuck up.
Let's go.
I was like, oh, the seriousness is pretty wild, there, my guy.
No, it is not Cars. It's Toy Story 3.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Honest to
Which one
God,
is that
thought it was
one?
gonna be Coco.
I'm glad it's a Toy Story.
Which one is that one?
Toy Story 3?
The
The
bear.
one-
It's
the
when
trash?
Andy grows up and they have to. He's deciding to keep
That's a
or
fucking
like
bear.
throw his toys away, and he decides to donate them to the daycare, in which the daycare turns out to be like
Asylum.
this, like an asylum type thing.
that's such a
where
good
like
scene.
all the good toys
the
go to the
monkey.
adult kids, or like the grown up kids. All the new toys get to the fucking babies, and they fucking rip them to shreds.
They were thinking of Shawshank Redemption when they were making that movie. That's what I remember.
I really like
never
Lotso as
seen
a villain.
Huh?
Yeah,
seen
Lotso is that one's definitely
Never
top
seen
5
Shawshank.
for me.
Lotso, the fucking.
You never seen Toy Story
Really
3?
good. No, Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, I've never seen that one.
no?
I've seen it, but I don't remember it.
Is that the one Morgan Freeman gets them?
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan
with Morgan
Freeman's in
Freeman?
there. Yeah.
I've seen clips of it, but I've never fully seen it.
It's a good movie.
I like the change of heart Ken has at the end of like, Ken, that's a Barbie. There's millions of them. Not for me. She's not.
And then Barbie.
Or like at the end when he picks up Lotso, the trash man picks up Lotso,
some red-
and he picks him up like, oh, he still smells like strawberries. Fucking puts him on the fucking.
You know when I go to like a Disney store and I see him and that's literally my song. Wow, he still smells like strawberries. It's fucking crazy.
But, I mean,
They
that's got to be
sent
some
the shit.
dangerous ass fucking chemical.
no
Like, if it lasts that long, strawberries.
Oh, but what really seals the deal for me is
Mexican Buzz.
Mexican Buzz was fucking. I don't even think it was
When they
Mexican Buzz. It
almost
sounded like
died.
Spanish Buzz.
That's
It's
so
when they
good.
almost died.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
that-
cried. I teared up. I was like,
No, yeah,
I knew there was gonna be a loophole.
new-
No,
Yeah,
I
no,
knew they were gonna
definitely, no,
survive.
definitely.
I knew they were gonna
If
survive.
they would have pulled that trigger, fuck, I would have loved the movie so much more.
Fuck no.
Fucked in the
Like,
head.
I mean, I would have respected it either way, dog.
but I get it. No, it's understandable. But definitely that scene.
I absolutely knew they were gonna survive,
I hated that thing.
but they were like,
Everything in
they
the
were
asylum
so
was awesome.
desperate to
To
escape.
infinity and be like that was like,
Yeah, and then they like, no, this is the end.
give
They
up.
accepted it. They give up. They're all holding hands, and then they get saved. Yeah, so good.
yeah, no, for real.
No,
Yeah,
the
it's,
scene where
it's that release of like they made it, they fucking made it, they survived.
That's
I
where
knew
I'm
it
like,
was gonna,
bullshit.
they knew they were gonna. I knew
And
it was gonna happen,
Not
and they
just that,
did it.
not just that scene. The scene where like they save Huggenberg to go so they can save the rest of them. But he portrays them. He just runs
Yeah.
away. I was like, fucking
fuck
motherfucker.
that guy.
Yeah.
I was like, that son of a bitch.
I had forgotten about that one. Yeah,
Yeah, I was like, that motherfucker. What the fuck?
That's what's,
He saved him, but yeah, he doesn't want to save the rest of them.
that's
fucking
why.
crazy.
That's Foster
what's
mentality.
missing in a lot of movies. Just the evilness, like we've mentioned in prior episodes. Maybe I don't know.
But I mean,
Our own private conversations. For sure.
100%.
and it was just the perfect way to sum up Toy Story, and nothing else happens after that.
I should have
Epic
been.
as fuck.
Should have been.
It did happen. Nothing happens after that.
Do you feel Woody should have revealed himself to Andy?
No,
nah.
No,
That's
that
part of
gives
the
him-
magic.
That gives them.
It would ruin it.
That gives him cancer.
Oh, that video. I'm fucking dead. You haven't seen that video?
No.
It's a rough video.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad video. It's crazy.
Oh, okay.
All right.
If I find it, we'll send it to you.
So you say like the thing about Toy Story is about Buzz and Woody's friendship, right? Or the whole gang?
I say
Because to me, I feel like after the first one, they get split up and everything going.
I feel like it's a highlight, but I feel like it's the gang's friendship.
Yeah, because like basically on the first movie they get split up because of that, and then I mean just because their friendship got strong again, everybody came back together, and then it was the strong bond again between everybody.
Okay.
Why?
No, I don't know. I didn't like that.
I guess.
But it's your answer, so I can't really say anything. I'm genuinely surprised it wasn't Coco. I honestly thought Coco was gonna be in your top 3.
Top 5 for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Top 5 would probably make sense.
Honestly, I was debating putting number 3 was either Coco, Wall-E, or Incredibles.
Wall-E was up there.
Mine was gonna be between Monsters Inc. and Wall-E. Yeah, because Wall-E is a really great film. It's a really great film.
Yeah, it's epic.
Talk about slow. Wall-E is fucking slow.
Dude, I would go as far as to say is like on a whim, I'll change Bug's Life to Wall-E easily because of how great the story is. The graphics too.
The graphics.
The songs.
I hate when they mix like real life footage with in animation. I
thought it was interesting. I kind of like the idea of it.
Does it?
Up does
Yes.
it? Does it?
I don't remember that. And probably why I don't like
the scene.
No, Up doesn't do it. Up doesn't not do it.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Okay, let's back up first. First, you're saying that you dislike that they mix in reality.
Real footage.
Like people. Real people.
Like the president?
Was the president? No, they had like
Not of the chip.
old-timey movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's just that famous actor. I forget. He's like
Morgan
90s.
Freeman.
Yes.
Okay, I guess not. Yeah. I think misinterpret. I thought when you meant like they make it look like real.
No, they don't make it. It is real footage.
It's
It's
actual
like,
person.
Yeah.
It's real footage.
No. Obviously, when they make it real, it looks good, but it's animated.
I know what you mean. That when they're reviewing the recordings, it's actual people.
Yeah.
Even in the ship, they start like the first captain. I feel like is a real person. And then as it progresses, it becomes more cartoony.
Something. Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember. As they get fatter, they become more cartoony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not till like the current captain where it's straight up cartoon.
Yes, I know what you mean. Very nice.
Yeah, but Wall-E is definitely not even top 5 for me.
No, it's up there. Remember how the blue umbrellas returned lasers, bro? The government was telling us. That's why nothing blue burned in Hawaii.
Ladies and gentlemen, that will be it for today's video. Count on what Paulo's high ass is talking about.
The lasers.
If
those fires in Hawaii didn't start
Mark on his Instagram X, because apparently it's no longer Twitter, and TikTok. Are you gonna do a YouTube channel?
Tiki-taki.
YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
In the works.
In the works. But not yet.
Are you gonna upload videos soon?
Eventually.
What an answer. And you're over here fucking making Arcelius commit to the fucking game shit.
No, I will eventually. I'm working on it. I'm trying to see where I want to start and where I want to begin with it. And
Start with the first
now.
one.
Yeah.
Start with the first one.
Start
You
now.
start with the last one.
wait, what's the first one?
Exactly.
That's
Just
why
like
I
the pyramids, you start
commit.
with the top, then you build your way down.
Basically.
Oh, God. It's hard to start.
It's
but
saying
okay.
that's what they're saying.
knows.
Rip the band-aid, commit.
Oh,
That's
okay.
essentially what he's trying
Suck
to
that
say.
dick.
Oh,
Fucking hell. I mean, that's not the first or last one. He's
Mr. Corn on the Cob over here.
follow Mark at Mr. Movie_fangoer until a name change happens, maybe.
Eventually.
In the works.
It's gonna
That's
work.
in the works.
Just fucking do it.
Is it going to be Mrs. Movie?
Gonna start driving a Subaru.
Oh, my God.
Thank you for listening on Spotify, anywhere else you listen to, and thank you for watching us on YouTube. Make sure to drop that like and subscribe to see more. Where in the next video, we will do our final hot takes video.
Send us money to buy an air conditioning.
Yes. In case you're wondering why we're glistening, even though it's fucking 10/10 in the summer, it is still hot as fuck. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Laters.